Alright, Testament Clan, crazy situation, crazy stuff. I think by now you guys know that Isabella's leg has been bandaged. I don't know whether it's the left or right leg, but I feel it's a left leg, probably the left. Of course, she's now using a walking stick, right? And that's the update. Isabella's leg is now bandaged and she's now using a walking stick.
Isabella.
I don't still trust Isabella.
Why?
Understand, right? Because like I said, this is Isabella's, best moment, where no matter what, Koyin pins there. In other words, if her leg were to be healed later on, she'll carry that same leg, knock out for war. That leg bust, so Koyin can return back, right? So if that is one way, that is one avenue to pin the guy, definitely she must get injured on purpose, in my opinion.
So when they say Isabella,
the
next, the winner of Baby Niger season 10 is
Isabella.
Isabella.
You see that leg? She go through it with the stick. She go stand right. But all the same, get well soon, baby girl. It's your moment.
Yes.
I mean, there's no how, like I said.
How can you say it's a moment? If you see it's a moment,
it's a moment now, because at the end of the day, seeing how she's so excited and happy, this is what she wanted. So when she's getting this, she'll link it to her injury and pain. So it's a moment, because at the end of the day now, without that, in other words, she'll be like, maybe I'll be doing more of complaining than being excited. So it's a moment because it's more of excitement than her complaining.
Did you hear what she said?
Yeah.
You need to take care of me. You need to handle me with
care. You understand? Of course, she started, biting the guy's hand, licking his hand, It's just beautiful. I mean, if it comes to points where an injury, they keep man. But I mean, it's what it is.
Oh my God. That can, okay. Pick one housemate.
All right. Now, let's look at this is. I mean, I never knew you got to the point where I actually thought that it's going like one person speaking and say, okay, this is the kind of person, this is the reason why this person is like the person made an impact or whatever, but it didn't come like that. Well, I'm starting off with Dede, right? Dede, please, Dede. This session is so crazy. Yeah.
Dede S&M Clan. First of all, right. I feel like the highlight of her diary session is just surrounded around the fact that she hasn't been enjoying the house.
Okay.
Which is to say she has been feeling very lonely.
Very lonely.
So when she said that, because she was rambling, saying like she wasn't going straight to the point.
But you're not going to actually decode what she's saying for her. Let them know that she was speaking in code. So.
Yeah, but this part, at least. No. She said, the one I said,
Did she say lonely?
No. She said she hasn't been enjoying the show.
So don't decode for her. I want you guys to understand something that Dede fully was speaking in codes. So whatever you might hear might be as a result of brain work and decoding whatever she's saying in different perspectives. Definitely. Right? And opinions. Because at the end of the day now, someone say they didn't immerse themselves deep in this experience, it can mean another thing.
Yeah.
Hope you understand. If she says, I never enjoyed my experience in the house, it can mean another thing, because if you're saying, for example, maybe you're lonely, it can still mean another thing. Right?
Yes.
Probably you're missing your peeps, or there's something else entirely. Like I said, Dede tends to hold so much. If you really want to know, for example, if you compelled Dede, I'm talking about a strong compulsion. If you compelled her and said, Dede, speak. and your compulsion is that, and your compulsion worked, you will be shocked of what you're going to hear and see.
I feel like we only need a vampire to come do this.
You understand, right? So she's holding a lot. A lot inside.
A lot.
I can't pity him.
Yeah, she doesn't want to spew. And I asked myself, is it because of the camera?
Definitely.
Like what? Because I genuinely feel like she wants to say something. I genuinely feel like she wants to express herself. Do you understand what I mean? But for some reason, she doesn't want to. Maybe because of how it's going to come off.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Because I feel like she has gone back to that point where she used to feel sad. Because I noticed that before she made up with Koyin, She was just there.
Mm-hmm.
Not really bubbly like that.
Yeah.
And that small time she had with Koyin, like when they made up now, she was all lively. She was dancing. She was happy. She was cool. She was
a vibe.
Fine. Like S&M Clan. She was fine. She was dancing. She was happy. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's because Isabella decided to like just mark her this thing. And now she can't get to Koyin anymore.
How'd I put it? It might not really be as a result of maybe one or two things happened or whatever, but
I don't think they are fighting.
You know how, let's say, some SNL members made a very strong point. By that point, at least to an extent, right? You might have a friend with another person.
Yes.
It's difficult for you to have conversations with that person because of
another person.
You understand, right?
Yes.
And I mean, you trying to have a conversation with Koyin, for example, you know fully well who the person is with, right? And to some point, the babe know the feel, they feel the babe. I mean, that sounds all right.
Yeah.
They didn't know the feel Isabella know the feel Dede. So,
but they talk.
But like I said, let's treat the elephant in the room.
Okay.
They don't feel each other. And that is the pure earth truth, right? Now, if they don't have a conversation with Koyin, for example, Isabella might not let that happen because it's Dede, and she knows fully well that if these two ignite whatever, how do I put it? Dede and Koyin, they just have this strong
magnetic energy.
Very, very powerful.
Yes.
So it's more like, people that is against whatever they have we definitely want to fight against what they have, right?
Yeah.
But if they just choose to snooze, just for, let's say, 6 minutes or 2 minutes,
they lose.
They lose.
Yeah.
They are back again. So that is what is wrong with Isabella, right? And almost the same thing again that is wrong with who? Dede. In other words, Koyin and Isabella. This one, whenever I miss Isabella and I do that, that's what Koyin don't do. It don't go. It don't lost.
So I
the
feel
feeling
like
is mutual for them.
In that aspect,
I feel it's mutual for himself and Dede.
So that's why I feel like in that aspect, she's feeling so lonely.
So lonely.
To be honest.
Where's my friend?
And to be honest, S&M Clan, the whole thing is low-key annoying me.
How, please?
It's low-key annoying me because I genuinely wanted to see Koyin and Dede this last week. So me not seeing them together, talking, laughing,
at
and
least,
being all besties.
Enjoy your final week.
Like, I don't like it at all, to be honest.
Enjoy your final week. And another thing, I don't know why it always starts with, let's say, Koyin might not really say anything, or he might say something, but truth be told, look at this carefully. It starts with Dede just passing him. It starts with something like, you can notice, say, this babe, no, really, they follow this guy talk.
Smell one energy.
You just smell one energy. And it comes mostly from Dede's side.
And that's it.
It comes from her side.
Because he said it. He said, because Biggie asked him about something, about him, people that, like something Biggie asked, right? He was trying to say that that if anytime he has issue with anybody, right? If the person doesn't want to settle the matter or something like that, or the person feels like you are too important in his life that he can't do without you, just know that he can actually do without you. And he will have fun. And he will not let you dim his light, not let you spoil his day. He will actually go and have fun.
So in a way, that was still a message to even Isabella, to Dede, to anybody.
Yes.
In other words, if you feel Koyin ain't going to survive without you, he's going to tell you that, my dear, before you, there was survival. That's just what is going to happen.
Yeah.
Continue, Dede, please.
So she now said that in the journey. I feel like she said she feels alone in this journey.
Okay, alone in this journey.
Yeah.
So she has still hinted that still she's lonely.
Yes.
Without you having to decode anything.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Even the part where Biggie said the people that have impacted negatively or positively in your life, she said is just Dede. Dede has impacted positively in her life.
Now, wow. Okay, fair enough. Yes, Dede impacted you positively.
Yeah.
Right? Now, from my own opinion, S&M Clan, this is very simple.
That they laugh, they do this, they do that.
This is very simple, right? Speaking of Dede now, when herself and Koyin were still together before Koyin and Isabella already mashed up, if you can remember.
Yes.
in the salon.
Like 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
You can remember in the salon, for example, when Koyin was singing for Emisi, and of course, he knelt with one knee,
Yes.
and Emisi was calling Isabella. Right? Mind you, they were not talking. They were having an issue.
Yes.
And when Isabella came, what happened? Isabella just like looking at, like, of course, hissed and walked away to where she wanted to go wash her hair, relax her hair. And what happened? Dede was there. Dede was ready to wash Koyin's hair.
She was like, "Oh yeah, now
right?
come on, wash your hair."
She said, "Koyin, now come whatever you understand, right? Of course, whatever you wanted to do with his hair." He came and she started whining her waist, whining her waist, so happy, so excited, so lively, full of life and joy.
Yes.
Now, it was that same time that Dede told me there and Kola that my best friend is Koyin. I only have one friend. And of course, she went to Koyin and of course they started conversing, right?
Yeah.
Dude, now, if you are telling Biggie in the diary room about how they impacted you positively,
wow,
of course she did at the end of the day, because she was your first friend in the house. According to even Mide said, you guys met at the auditions, you guys didn't really speak like that, but you connected. You understand, right?
Yes.
But along the way, something happened in which you guys fell off, whatever, but you came back together again, but you never had that conversation, right? But at least you became a friend again, she became a friend again, right?
Yeah.
Fair enough. But I mean, there's no how, in my opinion, you will talk of Mide without talking of Koyin. So in other words, there's a little bit of something.
Yes.
Dede. That's why I said you have a lot to say.
There is a lingering.
There's a lingering thing there.
There's something
Dede,
going
there's something going on.
And I feel like, in my opinion, S&M Clan,
is this girl really in love? Is she in love?
I wouldn't really say in love, but I just
honestly, because it's giving like, you have a bestie, whatever. Your bestie with someone else. I mean, I'm not worried about that. I mean, my bestie is having a good time. At least you're having a good time with Kola as well. You understand, right? Yeah. You're having a good time as well. Dede, you enjoy yourself as well. So when it boils down to a point where
when it
becomes
to Koyin,
you're always acting weird.
Yeah,
you're always acting weird. What is going on, Dede? You want to say something?
That's what I want to say.
That's crazy.
But I don't know if she's in love. I wouldn't really say that. But I feel like she's missing him.
She's missing him.
As a bestie.
Right? Yeah.
But Koyin too, like, he said, get down banachuku.
Yeah, I'm not really going to point that as her missing him as a bestie. It's been difficult for me to state that, because this bestie thing that is going on, especially from Koyin's side, I say Koyin's side, Dede's side is becoming weird. I must speak how I feel. It's becoming weird, right?
Because I feel
it's looking like, there's something that is developing somewhere.
If she feels a certain type of way, she dilutes every experience she has had with that person.
Exactly.
Because what you're saying is just Mide.
Exactly.
And the other day you said it's Koyin, and Mide was in front of you.
Exactly.
You did not acknowledge her. You did not.
Sure, you get right. So in other words, it's giving like, if we were to experiment this and test this, best believe the results will come out clear that if Koyin and Dede were to talk again and Isabella were to leave that circle, if the diary room had happened, if it had happened,
she will call him.
Yes. Make good bets.
She'll call his name.
And
I feel like Dede is not going to say anything till they leave the house.
Exactly.
It's only Koyin that will know the content of the conversation. Because definitely they're going to talk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
that about that.
Yeah, and of course, she started, crying.
Yeah, she started crying. She tried so hard not to mess up her makeup.
Why they dragging her because of her makeup? They say it's so much.
I made her get out of it.
I mean, she looked beautiful, right?
I feel like it looks nice, even though I feel like the makeup looks harsh. But she looks nice.
It's an eyebrow for me. I like
her eyebrow.
Sleek and amazing, right? Cool.
Yeah,
like I said, she started crying and staring out because how she maintains composure by tapping herself, right? I said, all right, so amazing stuff. Doesn't need to you crying about it, Dede. I understand how you feel.
No, she needs to cry, to be honest.
And I put it like, I understand how I feel in the sense that, she has a whole lot to say, and I wonder what is the need
not to say it. Especially,
what is the need crying when you need to express, bust it all out.
You're always anticipating to talk to Big Brother.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Oh, Biggie, when am I going to talk to you?
Exactly.
And you have the chance now.
Yeah.
But you're not saying anything.
Right? There is no need. How do I put it? If people want to cry about one or two things, it's good if you do that, right?
Yeah.
But if you do not express how you feel, you have not healed yourself from what you're crying over. How do I put it? You have not really helped yourself, right? You express yourself. Let it all roll. Let it flow. right? But I believe what you want to see might break, might shatter.
It's to scatter
It's to
everywhere.
scatter everywhere.
Yeah.
So you rather not say it.
Yes. That's what she's
because of
hiding.
how you groomed yourself.
So she doesn't want to say
She doesn't want to say it.
Which it's fine.
It's
It's
fine.
just how many days left at SM Clan? 5 days, right?
Yeah.
And she'll talk
All
to
right.
someone
Fair
about
enough.
or basically talk to the person.
Okay. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Well, let's say SM Clan. Koyin now. Yeah.
Who has impacted in your life, positively or negatively?
Yeah.
Negatively, SM Clan caller because of the whole calling of names thing. I was like, okay, all the whole sure, this, that, oh, you like Dede, you have to come to me. I might as well help you talk to her, and you're here beefing because of women. Someone I don't even like.
Yeah.
Anyways, romantically, Isabella. I was like, oh, okay, so you guys are doing romantic shit now. You need to clear your throat well.
That is why he broke the rule. That is why. I mean, look at Koyin. See Koyin open mouth, it talks romantically. Me and Isabella. Now, wow.
Do you know when he came out? It was like my romantic partner.
Yeah. My romantic partner.
Well,
amazing. Go on, please.
Based on friendship, it's Dede. And based on like talent, it's Jason.
Jason J.
Yeah.
So in other words, for talent, it's Jason J.
Yes.
For friendship, it's Dede. For romantic vibes, it's Isabella. For negativity, it's Kola. You see how he grouped them?
Yeah.
Crazy. So in other words, he has acknowledged that himself and Isabella, they're having a romantic whatever, right? For Dede, yeah, friendship. Hope you understand that. Yeah, he called Dede regardless of what was happening, right? So in other words, these are people that have, that's impacted him positively and negatively.
Yes.
For the negative stuff, is more like, Kola. So, in other words, whatever he has with Isabella is a positive note.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
He's enjoying it.
All right. Amazing stuff. With Dede is positive. With Jason, it's positive. With Kola is negative, right?
Yeah, just Kola.
All right. So that's why it shocked me when I heard, Dede just Kola.
Midi. Because Biggie was just praising him.
Sorry, not even Kola not even impact and positive though.
Oh, she even called Kola.
Even call Kola.
That's why I said what I said.
Crazy.
For you to say that to their faces.
Yeah.
Kola and Midi,
your
only friend is Koyin.
Yeah.
I don't see expect. I don't know if you understand what I mean. I don't expect her to call Kola in whatever way. If she wanted, fine. But I'm saying if you can have that mind to say what you said in front of both of them, and went into the dining room to call Midi, it's just giving you angry. Yeah, something is just wrong.
Something
right? Mad about something.
You don't just care about the world.
Yes.
Don't care about the world. You don't care about anything. Something. You're mad about something. There's something that is heavy there. All right, go on, Mary, please.
Oh, Biggie was just praising Koyin. Oh, that Koyin is a complete man.
Complete man.
A worthy finalist. Koyin is his father's son.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, Zita, when Biggie asked about people that left, if he was expecting the eviction, he said yes, he was expecting Zita's own.
Wow.
And that negatively, I thought he would call Zita's name.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like he doesn't have full information on that until he's out.
Right?
Yes.
You understand, right? And again, of course, he gave more context to the whole negative stuff from Kola. I already know most of fighting because of a woman, this and that. It should have come to him. You already know the whole Koyin's talk about him and Kola's situation, right?
Yes.
And all that. I said, all right. It is what it is. Yeah.
Mason's diary session.
Yeah.
I'll just have to jump it and say that the people that impacted in him positively, Culture, Jason, Koyin, and the rest.
And the rest,
Do you get? Yeah. That's all I want to say about his diary session.
I not really want because he no go like wait and won't talk.
Yeah, I want to just move ahead.
You understand, right? So skip rest. I don't know that he just told Biggie, you know the drill.
He wants to win the show.
You understand, right?
That's all I want to see.
Yeah.
Dede as well, SM Clan.
Yeah.
She wants to experience the confetti moment. Yeah, she wants to. So
everyone,
divas, do the needful.
Do the needful, right? And of course, like I said, Do the needful and make sure you provide some money for her mother's car, please. She's giving you that mantle to carry. I keep telling you guys, when I tell you guys your role, please do the needful. You understand, right? I don't care about the economy, but do the needful, right? Because you people love doing the needful, right?
Yeah.
So she has said she wants to get her mom a car. Please take that note. Put that in there, right? And of course, again, everyone, of course, deserves to win the show.
Yes.
So, in as much as people are there talking about how they want to win, let them be, right?
Yeah.
The only thing, I think I'm going back to Mason again.
Please don't. I'm saying, please, I don't.
I think I'm going to back to Mason, right?
I don't need such energy
Fair
right
enough.
now.
Like I said, you know, he told Biggie, you know the drill. You know how Biggie does, you know, sometimes because maybe you don't, they want to see finish with Biggie. But I see the Chris.
Yeah.
They tell Biggie, see, you know the drill. In other words, you know, Biggie should give him words of information, should praise him or whatever.
Yeah.
Biggie said nothing after Biggie said he should leave the dining room. He sat there until he got the message and he walked out. You gotta leave, my brother, you understand, right? Biggie ain't for that, please. Another person come out and tap Biggie's head. The hell? Go on, please.
And for Sultan and SNM, people that, you know, impacted things positively or negatively in her life. I don't even think she said anything negative about anybody. She just said Doris, Gigi Jasmine, Ibo Fubara, Jason, Isabella, and Ortega.
Yeah. I've got to give it to Sultana. She's one of the, I think for now, she's the only person that calls Ibo Fubara well.
Yes.
Everyone in the house now, IB. The hell, it's EB, right? Sultana calls her well. Amazing stuff. Amazing. All right, anything else, Marin?
Yeah, and all the time she had felt like giving up, her family, you know, has been like that pillar of support in her mind that keeps her going. Yeah.
Amazing. Of course, she started crying when she talked about what she was going to miss. And of course, Big gets a reminder, you're going to miss, you know, Sultana. This is a microphone infringement warning. And she started crying. Said beautiful. Definitely, yeah, Big will be missed. The housemate definitely will be missed. I mean, in a very long time, 10 over 10. Nah, they did give one a show.
They did.
They're amazing.
The best.
The best.
Yes.
Amazing, right? Cool. They deserve their flowers. Trust me, they do deserve their flowers, right?
Each and every one of them.
They do deserve their flowers, right? Good. And Nels Marin.
Yeah, I can't wait for Cola's diary session.
Yeah.
Cola Isabella's diary session. Faith's diary session, obviously.
Yeah.
Who else? I feel like these three people.
Okay.
I can't wait for their diary sessions.
Okay. Yeah. Amazing stuff. Let's unclaim everybody in the drill. More coming. We out of here. Peace. Yebo!